Early birds, welcome back to my channel, new and returning subscribers. TT here. We're going to be getting some messages. Today's message feels like it's for all of you that are up before the sun is up. So if you're getting up 3-4 o'clock in the morning so you can make it to work, or you get up really, really early, because I keep picking up on yarning energy. This could also be like, I don't know if it's daylight savings type of thing, but there's something about when you're heading to work, the sun hasn't risen yet, hasn't rose. So that's just a confirmation that I have to resonate with everybody. All of my messages are timeless. Claim it when it resonates, leave it until it does. All right, let's get into these messages. All right, so I'm picking up some type of desire or passion that you have for a person, place, or thing. It's dissipating. Okay. I don't know. I get this energy of washing a fragrance off of you, getting some type of scent, like lipstick stains, smells, um, residue, getting something off of you. I pick up a lot of masculine energy because I'm getting mystery here with action in reverse. So this is it feels like something that was supposed to be, a quick trip, a quick fling, rendezvous. We link up, we go our separate ways. It feels like the passion, the desire that brought you out, um, brought like that let things get this far. That's what I'm hearing. It was, um, you may have felt like you had to explore it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got Sagittarius anywhere in your chart. It's like you had to get this phase of your life out of your system. Okay. And you may be wondering why you like this. You may want to stop doing this. Um, hmm I'm also picking up this message of wanting to go like to a retreat, or wanting to kind of go to a space that will allow you to do some type of shadow work. This could be a rehab facility as well. I'm picking up on rehab facility. I'm picking up on a retreat. I'm picking up on a place where you can just cleanse yourself of some type of residue. You may feel like maybe someone has a spell on you. Maybe someone has a hex on you. Maybe it's this energy of like, I can't shake this motherfucker no matter how hard I try. I just pick up this energy of wanting to get far, far away from somebody. Whoever this energy is to you specifically, when you dealt with this person or when you were involved with this person, it was supposed to be something that you occasionally do with mystery here. Someone you occasionally link up with. See you when I see you. Okay? Maybe I see you before I go to work. Maybe I see you when I clock out. But it was not, maybe you could have worked with this person as well at one point. Something about it felt like convenience. So it's like now in this energy, you feel like someone has branded you with this tattoo on her head. Okay? Like someone has branded you or marked you as their territory. Because I'm picking up horsepower, Mustang Sally. So even when you starve this energy, or you just stop you know, you get the picture. I stop taking action towards you. I stop giving you attention. I stop fighting for the connection. You are you a runner right now? Maybe pushing away from someone or running away from someone. Hmm. Something about this person isn't something that you would want to settle down with. You may have a type here, okay? You feel like you're allowing some potential to play out, but it's not something that you want to grow full term. You may feel like you're holding space for someone else to heal or someone else to feel desired, but you feel like this person be like monitoring you. There's something about what this person does, you don't like it. You don't like that this person is mm, you may not like how this person be policing your subconscious mind, like your fantasies. You know, they think they know you. They think they got you figured out. And you feel like they be trying to police your fantasies. They be trying to tell you what you're about to do before you even do it. And you're not even trying to convince this person that you're not. You're allowing this person to think whatever they want to think. But I do feel like this person is definitely waiting for the shoe to fall off on the other foot. They're like, oh, I already know you planted something. They But it seems like this would be something where you have tried to leave before, you have tried to walk away before, but it seems like this person be 2 steps ahead of you, or they're anticipating you going somewhere or going towards someone. I don't know. Mercy. Okay. It's early. You may be starting to feel like you're more mature than somebody. You may be accustomed to dealing with people that are more, maybe they're more mature than you, maybe they're older than you, maybe they're not as, but being with this person is making you feel like you're the more mature person in the situation. Like you're aware of at least that. If you're not aware of anything else about yourself, it's like, I know I'm more mature than you, head at. You know what I'm saying? I know, I know that about myself. All right. I want to give this a good shuffle, y'all. Like you have a type. You have a type that are either more advanced than you, more mature than you. They give you a challenge, but this seems like this person isn't giving you a challenge. They're giving you a motherfucking headache. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, because I keep picking up on like a itch. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I gotta scratch my head. Okay. So you have the Four of Wands. Let's get 2 more cards. You have, what is this? The Seven of Wands in reverse. So you have a potential opportunity. Like something feels like the right time. And we have dependence. Someone is depending on you. And like I was picking up in the energy reading, you're kind of tired of someone needing you or depending on you. With the Empress in reverse, they can't figure something out. This is the type of energy where someone's like, I can't. Can you grab this salt for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Very needy. but I can't. I need you to do it. You don't like that type of energy. hmm You may also feel like someone is always like bickering, complaining. Um, they, like you when you start to get comfortable, they start bickering, complaining, nitpicking. I think someone is doing this on purpose to you with dependency. This doesn't feel like someone that's genuinely needs the help because it looks like the way this person showed themselves to you. They show themselves to you like they're a hard worker. They know how to figure shit out. They can mount the fucking TV themselves. But because you're around, they are always calling on you. They're always needing you. And don't get me wrong, I do feel like this is someone that will go out of their way. If it's a birthday, they're gonna go the whole 9 yards. They're gonna do all the setup. They're gonna make you feel so appreciated, so wanted. But one of the things that you've noticed as a pattern is that they create some type of plan, some type of holiday, some type of celebration, some type of need that requires you to be needed a lot. And so technically, because that's like a person throwing you a party and then you're complaining about having about being needed to put up the fixtures for the party for yourself. It's kind of that energy, or someone makes it very intentional that every day that you come home, that you're greeted, that you're fed, that you're happy. They take a lot of care of you. They take good care of you. And so when it comes to things that they ask of you, like I need this or I need that, technically because they're giving you everything you've ever said that you wanted, there's no reason why you should be telling this person no. There's no reason why you should be complaining about them needing you because you want it to be needed. That's what it's giving here. It's like this is the lifestyle that I wanted. I wanted a relationship where a person prioritizes me and takes care of me. Now what they want from me, Empress in reverse. They want to know that you need them too. They want to know that they can. There are two people that wished that they had someone. They trauma bond through this. I wish I had someone. That's what they say. I wish I had someone that will look out for me the way I look out for other people. And then this person's like, yeah, I wish I had someone that looked out for me the way I look out for everybody else. I don't mind doing anything a person asks of me. I just wanna know that we're useful to each other. We're cool. So now it seems like every day there's a new occasion that calls for you to be needed, that calls for you to have to be like excited. So there's no like chill moment, like where you minding your own business, they minding their own business, and y'all kind of have this space. No, not with the Empress in reverse. With the Empress in reverse, I need to know what you're doing. I need to make sure you're good. I need to make sure everything's okay. I need you to kind of stay on your toes. So I'm gonna go over and beyond and make sure that you're satisfied. If you need, if you need if you need to be relieved, I'll make sure that you sexually satisfied, that you find that you're fed, that anything that a person could complain about, or anything you've ever complained about anyone else to this person too. They have made it their entire life mission to make sure that you get all those things. So there's no reason for you not to be satisfied. And that's gonna be different from person to person, right? So you have a lot of reasons. Everyone's happy when you come home. Everyone's happy to see you. This is how you're greeted on a regular. That's a great feeling. But it seems like there's something that you've been made aware of. Okay. In regards to this situation, and it's going to be different for everybody. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, this is pretty much saying it. You may not have the actual physical, there may be something, it's like something lingers. That's what I'm getting here. Something lingers. And you may really struggle with standing firm in regards to this person, place, or thing. And I feel like this is an ongoing battle. And when the guards are down and the levees are down and the bickering is over, or the whatever was creating the wedge is dissipated, it's like this is an opportunity. This could potentially be the opportunity. And so, like, a part of you wants to know, like, is this the moment where the walls are down? Is this my manifestation of what I wanted coming to fruition? And if it is, I don't want to miss out on what that could potentially be. But based off of whatever is going on right now, or whatever you're already invested in, there's someone depending on you at this point. I don't know. I don't know how deep the dependence goes. Let's see. This person that's depending on my early bird. What are they depending on? How deep is your love? Some of y'all, you promised this person you would love them for all eternity. You promised them that you would stick beside them no matter what. You made some vows. Some of y'all could have eloped. Others of you could be newlyweds. Others of you could have moved in together. So you went to the next level in some capacity. All right, so what's being depended on? Unexpected flirtation, direct messages, testing the waters, sliding into your inbox. I'm going to call you. I'm going to text you. You could have promised someone that used to be like a sneaky link. You could have promised them that you would want to see where things go, that you would put your emotions in it, that you would give them more than what you gave them before, that you could commit, that you could, even if it wasn't like commitment with titles, it's like, I'm going to know anyone that I fuck with or anyone that I love, I take care of them. I'm going to give you the affection that I wasn't giving you before, a part of me that I couldn't give you before. And so that's what it looks like. You put some emotion on that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just fuck someone. You made love to them. There's something about you did something that you didn't do before that let someone know that you were opening up. It was working, And it looks like this was like a prior sneaky link that turned into a higher level of commitment. What else is it? So this person is depending on you to like keep your word. Especially if this is like you guys starting a new chapter, new love, not someone that you used to be with. but it's giving sneaky link. Someone that maybe y'all used to slide, hit each other up, fuck with each other. We have Ascension in reverse. Okay, it's giving like you promised me you would never go anywhere. If I ever needed you, I can always call you. I can always show up for you just like I show up for you. Just like you always show up for me just like I show up for you. Like even if y'all not living together, this is someone that feels like you promised that no matter where you went in the world or what y'all went through or how long y'all didn't talk, y'all will always remain constant. And so that's why Ascension is coming up in reverse, is because when you make those type of promises to people, if that person isn't growing or maturing, you're kind of spiritually agreeing to stay small with them, to stay in that level or that vibration with them. And when you try to outgrow them, they start to feel like they can't depend on you the same way. We also have situational single in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely like a sneaky link turned to a constant relationship. It's like you didn't give me a full chance. You kind of just used me. And so it's like, damn, I did use you. That is fucked up. Let me give you a chance. So it's like you gave someone a chance that you really didn't want. But with past life in reverse, it's like this person ain't never did nothing to me. I don't really have no reason not to give them a clean slate. Let me give them a clean slate. And ultimately, I do feel as if this person was playing you, because you have hidden agenda in reverse, and we have unbothered. So y'all may have kind of been playing each other, where both of y'all kind of understood where y'all stood in the relationship, but at the same time, it's like y'all would be like, this is like y'all keep each other's secrets, right? The type of relationship y'all had would be if like I'm talking to someone new and this person asked me about you, you would kind of keep my confidentiality. You would lie for me. Same way. Like there's this mutual sense of we don't have to lie to each other. We don't have to hide from each other. I accept you the way you are. You accept me the way I am. We fuck with each other. And so that level of confidence of like, no matter who you dealing with, I'm gonna always be that sneaky link. I'm gonna always be that person that we got this thing that we deal with because we accept each other sexually. Our preferences. There's something as well about that. I feel like the hardest part about the agenda that I feel like both of you guys had when y'all dealt with each other, it was to affect another person. I feel like um, you guys did it to hurt someone else. Like this is like two people getting together to irritate another person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this person acting like they don't give a fuck. This person. So maybe for one of y'all, it's like, well, this person act like they don't give a fuck who I'm talking to. So I'm gonna go talk to the very person that they don't like, or I'm gonna talk to the very person that they would have never thought in a million years I would ever be with. And then the other person may be like, oh, this person acted. They're so above drama. They're so above negativity. I'm gonna fucking take their woman. I'm gonna take their man. You get what I'm saying? It's giving that type of energy. hmm And so let's say you or this other person was like, I ain't do that for that reason or whatever. You may have known how this person perceived whoever you were dealing with based off of whatever you shared with them. So on some level, you knew they would play along. And that's where you show up in your role in the accountability. This other person, however, became obsessed with stalking whoever you used to talk to. hmm So I feel like right now it's pretty much saying with this on red message, um, like I said, if you're a masculine energy, you ignored someone else's messages or your messages feel ignored. And you're having this moment of, now look how the tables have turned, huh? Haven't we been down this road before? We already know how this is going to play out. It's like, now I'm the boss. Now I get to ignore you. Now I get to um not reply to your messages. Someone here, whoever is the person that has not replied to any messages, or they're keeping someone waiting, or not responding to it in general, it is an ego boost. Okay, I do feel like you may be expecting someone to kind of like, maybe you may feel like this person's trying to rebound with you, and they're not really serious or something like that. And so that's why we have familiar repeated patterns. Okay. Seems like you're perceiving a situation like, oh, somebody's just lonely, or that they want to like just forget and pretend like things never happened or something like that. Like they weren't as happy as they portrayed themselves to be. And then there's also an energy here too. Whoever you may have rebound with may not take, if you did decide to repeat a pattern, the rebound may take it very hard. Like, you're doing it again. You said you would never leave me. You said you would never do what no one else did. But like, that's the rebound wants you. Like this, the rebound feels like the relationship or the connection has become boring because there's no third party attached to you anymore. Like somebody, whoever this rebound energy is, they want to go back to being the stinky link. This is like someone playing full-time relationship or full-time commitment, and it's not as fun, it's not exciting, it's not thrilling, you know? So they want to go back to being on sneaky link time. Okay? And they feel like they'll be able to hurt someone or bother someone because it's like, oh yeah, you'll be back. If I can just get back in that position, that's how they want to manipulate the situation. If I can get back in that position, then I will be able to kind of get like a third party back, because you'll be constantly coming back like a boomerang. But they feel like you are blocking their glow. They feel less attractive. They feel like you are making it hard for them to sleep around with other people, potential relationships or connections that they could be entertaining. You're very demanding. That's what they're saying. It's like, damn, you're very demanding. Being with you is harder than someone thought it would be. And you may have known that somebody wasn't equipped. You know what I'm saying? That's why they may not have been your type. But it's like you knew they wasn't equipped, but you like, fine, fuck it. Since you want that position so bad, I'm gonna let you play it. But it's almost like you knew they weren't that type of material. They weren't cut from that cloth that you like. You like a certain type of cloth. You have Ten of Swords in reverse. I see you kind of saying there's this energy of where you're saying like, if something is able to really be healed finally and it not have to repeat the same pattern over and over and over again, I feel like you wouldn't even allow someone to use you to betray another person. Is what you're kind of saying. The Queen of Wands. It seems like you be dealing with situations where you may feel like someone that gets a lot of attention, or they have a big head, or they have like this entitlement attitude where they be wanting rewards, but they don't know how to put in the work or treat a person. So I feel like your biggest concern is wanting to heal something, and then a person thinking that they don't have to show up for the connection, or they don't have to give more than what they used to give. And I'm not talking about monetary things. I mean your love language. If your love language is acts of service, that may be something that you desire and someone doesn't know how to do it. Your love language may be words of affirmation. Maybe that person's not good with words. I don't know. There's something that always not provokes. It's always some type of pain, you know what I'm saying, that causes it. Where it makes you say like, damn, if I'm not being appreciated, I'm not happy, I'm not getting what I want out of it, what's the point of me being in it, you know? So I mean, I do see that. We got strong reconciliation here. Yeah, you got a weakness. It's about to be very, very difficult to continue fucking with some attachments. I just see you holding out. You're starting a detachment process. Mm-hmm. It seems like you may have taken a hit in certain areas, but you feel like it ain't something it's not like it's something that you can't come back from. I don't know. Maybe you've been through worse with this person. And like just reviewing the tapes or reviewing how things play out, there's this energy of I've come back from worse. Mm-hmm. Like you're older now, you're wiser now. Um, you're in a position that you feel confident in. You know what I'm saying? You know your worth. But I feel like the harsh reality is this is like suffering in silence. Suffering in silence if you don't be honest with yourself that you are still in love with someone, and then suffering in silence, realizing that there's still pain that has been, you know, there still has been heartbreak, there still has been betrayal, and facing the truth that maybe other people are hurt by this too. Maybe it's not just because there's 5 of Swords and 3 of Swords. The harsh truth may be other people are hurt too as a casualty of these choices, you know. You have a right to ask. You have a right to require some of the things that you desire, you know. And I feel like we got to get away from this terminology of needs and wants, because we put them on this priority list, and you know, based off of the needs versus the necessity versus the want, we can prioritize things in a backwards way. I feel like when you understand that everything stems from a desire, that desire directly connects you to pleasure. You know what I'm saying? When you not just happy, because happiness is too vast. When you know the pleasures that you desire, that taps into a direct energy source of abundance. You know what I'm saying? That's like, this is what pleasures me emotionally, physically, mentally. This is what stimulates me. This is and therefore I desire it. And your partner or whoever you're dealing with is completely equipped with understanding your your priority list. Because when you're getting your desires met, the more abundant, so you're not moving in a spiritually bankrupt direction. So you know that not the more that you pour into it, but the more that you satisfy that desire on a daily basis, the abundance will flow. I feel like this is like a conversation around not input versus output, but desire. hmm Like desire versus priority. I don't know. I almost don't even want to look at what's going on, because I already feel like you have a lot yourself to personally digest. This may be like the only time you're able to get some type of quiet. 1111. You could be a life path number 11. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely reconciliation. Seems like there is someone this is someone that's getting out of their own way. You know, when you hold on to the pain or you harbor it and you use it as an energy source to stay like firm to stand on business, pretty much. So there's someone in your energy that kind of used to use pain as a way to remain, like, stay away from you. So they would deny themselves the weakness that they have for you. Okay, so this person sees you as their kryptonite. This is someone that couldn't move on from you. With this major arcana of strength here, it's not that they're just weak for you. This person used to believe in you with faith here. This is, I believe that this connection is meant to be together. I believe that it can weather the storm. And it seems like whatever you guys endured or went through, they stopped believing it based off of that pain, based off those experiences. And so they're in this energy of, they want to let go of that resentment. They want to let go of that apathy. They want to put it behind them. They want to shift the perspective. They want to believe in y'all love again. That's what these cards are. So if you asking yourself if they have it, if they still have it in them, They have the strength. They are wiser. In order to become strong, you got to endure something. They still have this. Their strength is intact. Um, but I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I do feel like in regards to faith, this person may even have a shaky faith when it comes to like their relationship with God, even, above you. They may even have a shaky faith when it comes to believing that good people exist. They may have a shaky faith when it comes to, you know, the idea of losing a loved one, for all eternity. There's something about, I think it's for this person, their energy feels like it's bigger than just the woes of a relationship. It's the pain associated with loving a dog, a parent, a child, and the reality of it that you can have all the faith in the world and want to see something play out a certain way, and it could all be taken from you in a blink of an eye, you know? But I do feel like this person is tired of waiting and sitting on the sideline, letting shit just happen to them. And knowing that the reason why a lot of this shit is happening is because they stop believing that they have the ability to shift fucking energy, to change the trajectory. It's like a person that has the power to control the sun, moon, stars, the wind, and the mountains started to believe that maybe they don't have the control that they thought they did. Maybe they don't have the power that they thought they did to do all those things. Especially if you can't bring somebody fucking back to life, right? You know? So I think this person is manifesting you. And typically this person does not manifest. Or they haven't used manifestation. They walked away from manifestation a long, long time ago. Now, you may be someone that still manifests, and maybe you kept manifesting them to come back. You kept manifesting them for y'all to make peace. You kept manifesting and exerting all your energy. And every time you would manifest it to happen and it would occur, and then they would feel like you just pulled them back, or they would feel like you just brought them right back. And that you infringed on their free will. They didn't have a choice, and then they blaming you for, like, wait a minute, did I come back on here because of my own accord, or did I come back here because you manifested me? It seems like this person also is a powerful manifester. You both are powerful manifestors, and when you guys put y'all heads together, y'all are two sovereign beings. Y'all have this sovereignty where nothing can stop you. So whatever limited belief system blocked you guys from, there was a limited belief system. And it reminds me of that when Aang said in Avatar, when he told, when the master teacher told him you had to sacrifice the person that you love, let go of that person, and he was like, never. He tweaked out because he was like, I would never let go of her. And he told him, like, hey, listen, in order to achieve this level of mastery, you have to transcend the way you believe the only way love can be experienced. And he ran away from that. So part of this feels like for one of you, the limited belief system would be, I would never let this go, or never let this person go. And that could have come off like controlling, or that could have come off like possessive. But for you, you felt like that was a sacrificing make it into like self-mastery for yourself was the greatest sacrifice for love. And maybe the other person felt like letting go and sacrificing that person was the greatest sacrifice in the person you love, even if it's like the flip. It's like the flip side of it. It's like this person felt like if you sacrifice the person you love the most to be happy, then your heart is tested. Like giving up all your possessions if it's to make another person happy. And I always say this. Sometimes letting go is an act of love. It may need to be what a person knows that you're capable of, right? Because you could love someone and they could be a vegetable and you would not let them pull the plug. But if the person that's a vegetable would have wanted you to pull the plug, would you pull the plug and let them go? Maybe someone needed to know that you're capable of pulling the plug. I don't know. Seems like when you get into this passionate, unregulated, emotional state is when you feel you're most resilient. Mm-hmm. And I feel like this person, it may scare their nervous system. It may have scared their nervous system because they're the type of person that it looks like they're the type of person that goes within when they feel an emotional uproar. When they feel emotional upheaval rising inside of them, they like to go within and put themselves in a spiritual solitude. Okay, or they may have a spiritual practice that requires them to do that. But I think this person becomes afraid or scared that what if I'm in solitude an hour too long? You know what I'm saying? And being in solitude, whether it's reading the Bible or I don't know, doing something. Because solitude is literally saying that you're abstaining either from something physical, emotional, spirit. There's some type of sacrifice when you're in a space of the hermit energy. Maybe they may want, like every time they have to get into that mode, they may be worried that they will come out of that bitch and your ass gonna would have cheated, lied, stole, killed. You know, that was a real fear for somebody. Especially if you're the type of person that when you feel rejected or that someone withdraws from you, that is a direct offense to you and you take it personal, that would make anyone feel like this is hopeless, this is not going to work. That should not be your immediate trigger or immediate response. The extreme, it seems like you respond in a very extreme way. Or whoever I'm talking to. Yeah. And then everybody, 10 of cups in reverse, everybody has to pay for it. Some people can tell you this, you know, Lord don't make you mad. Because the moment that you get mad, everybody got to hear it. Everybody got to listen to it. Everybody got to feel your energy and you disappointed. You need a fucking nap. I feel like in these scenarios, you need to take a nap. Because it seems like your attachment style is to say, I'm fine, I'm fine. And everybody know that you're not fine. But it's almost like you want people to come to you and be like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Tell me what's wrong with you. Like, you want people to push your boundary. This is your attachment style. That's that chase. It's not really a chasing energy. It makes you feel it's like, well, I had to wait. I had to be halted. Now it's your turn to wait. And you need to be halted. Yes, it's saying that someone is saying that you drown it out, like you drag it out. Something that could be over, a disagreement, trying to make peace, apologizing ain't enough. You be like, yeah, all right, bet. Or if you don't say that, these types of energies right here is where you respond to situations in the extreme, where it's like, okay, let's see how you like it when the roles reverse. But when I put you on along, it's like when a person, let's say you talking on the phone, you're the type of person. What this is saying is someone is saying you're the type of person. I gotta get it out. That if y'all was talking on the phone and they said, hold on, and then they click over and they put you on a gangster hold. When they click back fucking over, you gonna be like, oh yeah, it's cool, no problem. Or you may be the type of person that's like, damn, you're on that big ass gangster hold, whatever. Whether you respond by acknowledging at that moment or don't, you're not gonna fucking forget that you were on that gangster hold. Maybe you won't do it the next conversation. Maybe you won't do it the next conversation after that. But one day, you're going to be on the phone and your call gonna come in. And you may not even be expecting the call to take long. But in the moment when you could click over and say, let me call you back or something like that, you're gonna be like, nah, what for? Last time. Y'all hear that shit? Last time you had me on that gangster hoe, I had to wait. So why you can't wait? You go cash in. It's saying you go cash in on your hands. I ain't gonna beat you. I ain't gonna hit you, but you ain't gonna forget how it made me feel. Who needs the rod of correction when when you when you obstruct shit, you create setbacks that then force arguments and force communication. And then it's like, no, we ain't moving on till we resolve it. How can we get this person to stop? So what does this person need? I feel like this person saying you can't fix this. You can't fix this person. Y'all can't fix each other. Y'all can't change each other. Y'all can't fix each other. When this person get into their mood, you gotta adapt. You gotta be flexible and you gotta adapt. And you gotta prioritize the desires of each other. So if your desire is you need to have a desire that this person can cash in on. If your desire is something that don't include them, then they're going to feel abandoned by you. So whether it's the demands of your work, the demands of your household, demands of anything. Whatever this person desires is, those things got to be prioritized. And don't look at me. This person you chose. You love this person. And then you're like, well, damn, that's like 15 million, 11 things I got to do. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That's how you're going to balance it. Two of Pentacles. That's how you're going to be able to perform. Time management. The fuck? Go to bed earlier. Wake up earlier. Have shit sorted out earlier. What is it that this person wants? What's their desires? Oh, man. They don't want to say. They want to teach you. Some of you guys, they want to start a new job. They want to start a project. They want to be invested in. I'm going to be honest with you. I think this person going to tell you, love ain't your strong suit, man. Like, something about this energy is love ain't the strong suit. When y'all apply love or romance into some type of equation, they're not, because they're not where they want to be as a boss, as financial freedom. No matter who they're dealing with, they're going to be in a romantic disappointment. Straight up. This person does not, one of their life missions that they feel like they came here to do is to make sure this lifetime around they do not perish and die from poverty. This person does not want to live a life of poverty. Living off fucking love alone and responsibilities and just having to wake up to pay bills and do that shit over again. That's hell. No, this person is saying, they want to invest in the areas of a project, a business, something that y'all may have in common. Maybe you have a project or business idea. Maybe they have a project or a business idea. Maybe they have a dream and you have a dream. And with them having time to invest in that dream and maybe feel supported in that dream, they feel like that's kind of like, they like you can use that time for isolation yeah, I think this person wants set up. They want generosity. They want to make plans and they want their plans to be invested in generously. I think this is, it's like I want friends too. I want, with friendship here, I want to network and meet people. This person feel like you don't want the same things for them. You only want it for yourself. I feel like we're having a full-fledged conversation telepathically. So I don't know who calling in. Like, this is the damn spiritual motherfucking hotline because y'all don't want to talk directly to each other. But I'm about to get these last oracle cards, and this is a wrap. Say this shit to each other. I told you somebody want to open a business. Hold on, y'all. Self-made. They want to be a self-made entrepreneur. Independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path, build from nothing. Yes. Yeah, they want to be a match made in heaven. Okay. all of y'all that are social media influencers, or y'all be doing any of those things, this person, they want their platform. Okay. I think this person is in their phase of their life where it's like they're really focused on their career right now. Or they want to be. What's something that this person want to say to you? Brand new. You got it. You got ambition. You got dreams. You got goals. You got it. Fresh beginning. Reinventing yourself. New ventures. Watch me shine. Like this person saying, yeah, that I can get behind. That I want to see you doing. Okay? In order to fucking do it, I want to see you do the shadow work. I want to see you confront your demons. I want you to check your motherfucking self so you don't wreck yourself. Facing hidden fears. Exploring darker emotions. Accepting imperfections. Meet your darker self. Because guess what? Can't nobody help you get where you're going if you're going to be your worst enemy. If your habits, your fears, your suspicions, you're going to work, you're going to either self-sabotage, you're going to sit up and play around and lollygag and talk with people more than you actually devote to what you're doing. You're going to, what's that other thing people do? The moment they feel triggered, they want to burn the whole thing down. You getting so caught up in the family feud that you realize that you forget that nobody's winning. You got the potential. The Ace of Pentacles came out. So you got to break the cycle. This person wants to see you break the cycle. Break the cycle. Yeah. Freedom from repetition. New beginnings. It stops with me. So whatever type of cycle that puts you in that whatever type of inner demons you be dealing with that you constantly do, or certain habits or certain hobbies that ain't bringing you the money that you want. Maybe it's time to turn your hobbies into your full-time jobs. I don't know, or your full-time business ventures. But that's what this person is saying. And get rid of the motherfucking side piece. Y'all see that? Ain't no motherfucking rebound. Drop that chick, ho. Ain't no coming back. Shit. Y'all saw that card that come out, right? This was what it is. Get rid of that hoe. Okay, whoever the side chick is, the sneaky link, the secret monstrosity. And don't ever, 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 ever talk to that hoe again. So help you God. Mm-hmm. Okay, get in your bag, secure the bag, focus on your side. You ain't got. This is literally like all you got time to do is your side hustle from whatever 9 to 5 you have, and securing your bag, your money, your paper. And don't take shit so personal. And you will have overnight success. So there's a lot going on here. It's just something about letting go. I really feel like whatever y'all had to do to let certain things go that y'all took too fucking personally, all of that shit had to happen so y'all could learn how to stop being so fucking sensitive. There's this energy here of being so fucking sensitive and self-destructive and shit like that. But that's over now. Okay. Y'all going into hustle mode season. But instead of seeing one coffee cup, I see two. Look at that. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.